Hello, YouTube. This is your girl, Karma Kaboom, broadcasting live from out here in these rainy Memorial streets. I want to say hello to all of my wonderful subscribers, my real subscribers, and my real supporters, and my wonderful visitors who are here for the real and right intentions, and you're not just trolling. So today is the day that Marie Presley's memorial service was held at Graceland. I was going to go over there this morning. I was going to go over there several days ago, but I have not been because it's just too emotional. It's so emotional. And I was telling someone recently, that's one of the reasons why I'm sort of glad that most of my loved ones that I care something about, for real, with the exception of a couple of more, I'm glad that most of my loved ones are already dead, because I'm tired of going to such a dark place, or such a heavy place, such a depressing place, and just crying. I'm tired of going to funerals. It hurts too bad. It hurts so. Most of my loved ones that I really care something about and love dearly, the fact that they are already dead, it really helps me out a whole lot as it relates to grieving. On that level, I'm still grieving the fact that they're no longer here, but as it relates to grieving them being freshly dead, oh, that's really so, I can understand what her daughters are going through, and her mom, her precious mom, Priscilla. Oh, I feel so much sympathy for Priscilla. That's her baby, her first baby with Elvis, and I think she has another son also by someone else after Elvis. But Marie is especially precious because she's Elvis's only baby, and we all grew up with her, right? Whether you around my age or older, and a couple of younger people maybe under my generation. But my generation, I think my generation, and a lot of Elvis, she inherited a lot of Elvis's fans, and that was a heavy burden on Marie. And ever since I was familiar with Marie, she was such a very tender spirit, and she had such sadness in her eyes. She had such beautiful eyes. She had Elvis eyes, and I don't know what Elvis got those eyes from, but they're very distinctive. I don't know if his mom had those eyes or his dad, but he had a very peculiar set of eyes, and Marie inherited those eyes. And I always thought about how heavy that is for her to go through life. It was almost every day you having to grieve and mourn over and over again. It's like you're having your dad's funeral service every day, and everybody recognizes you because you're Elvis's baby. You're Elvis's only baby, and that's mostly what everybody wants to talk to you about. So you're having to personally grieve and rehash, those half-closed wounds that never close, and compound that on top of your already heavy heart over and over and over again, every single day, everywhere you turn. You can't escape it. And even though you have inherited all this money and unlimited resources, you can go wherever you want to go. But Elvis is known all over the world, all over the universe. So everywhere you go, you can see something that he touched, or someone that knows him that was touched by him, and they recognize you. You look just like him. You look just like your dad's twin. So, hey, and she had a very tumultuous life. And a lot of people are saying she died from a broken heart. As we know, she had died from cardiac arrest. And I'm wondering, did she have the vaccine? A lot of these people, these young people in their early 40s, 50s, have been dying back to back from heart attacks, heart conditions. And it makes me wonder if it's related to that vaccine. Or maybe it's a conjunction of the two. A broken heart as well as maybe the vaccine. I'm not sure. But I am paying attention. And it's very unfortunate that this is happening. And she had already lost her son back in 2020. And I don't think she ever recovered from that. Ben, he died reportedly from suicide, but I don't believe it was suicide. But you know, a lot of people, they say these people die from suicide, and I feel like they, you know, maybe some foul play, but we can't prove it. So that really was really heavy for her to deal with, and she said she would never be the same. And I remember her appearance was so gauntly. Her last appearance on the red carpet, a lot of us have saw that picture, and it is so haunting because the signs was clearly there that she was sick. She was sick and so frail. Oh my God, her skin was so pale, and she was needing help to walk. And I'm so glad that Jerry, Elvis's best friend, has been there for her throughout her life. And Jerry, he did a wonderful job memorializing her today. I saw the video, and oh my God, he's just like her surrogate dad. He's just like her surrogate dad. And it's very emotional for him. And I just wanted to reach through the screen and hug Jerry, as well as her son-in-law. He did a marvelous job reading the letter from her daughter Riley. He did a wonderful job, and I could tell he got choked up a little bit. It's very emotional for him. Oh my God, the whole thing is emotional. We just need a whole big group hug, right? All of us that are mourning Lisa Marie and Elvis and Priscilla. Oh my, I know it's so heavy for Priscilla. And one thing that I noticed, if I'm not mistaken, it rained when Lisa Marie passed away. And I've been paying attention ever since I was a little girl. When certain people die, it always rains. Have y'all noticed that? And every time they have the funeral of certain people, it rains. And it rained today. It's still raining right now. I don't know what that's all about, but I've been paying attention to it. It's a significant meaning behind that, but I can't put my finger on it. But the best that I can come up with, I think, is the person's tears being released, that they've, you know, a lot of grieving and hurt and pain that they've been having over the years inside, and their soul and their spirit is being released of that and washing all over the earth. where they have been, especially in that particular area where they lived, or, you know, had a lot of their foot imprint, you know. That's what I'm thinking. And I pay attention to it because it feels like it's their tears being released. And then they cross over or something like that. But I've been paying attention to that. And I just, oh, my heart goes out to her twin girls. I think they're 15 years old. And they're gonna, all the girls, and I'm glad that Riley, her oldest daughter, has had started her family and has had a daughter, and they have inherited a great big responsibility and a very loving responsibility. The Elvis estate and Elvis Enterprises. And Lisa Marie, she did a fabulous job, you know, with the help of Priscilla and Jerry and a whole lot of the other family members and friends. They have did a remarkable job keeping everything afloat and helping Elvis's family members and friends and fans, you know, keep his memory alive with everything Elvis. And I remember a couple of years ago, you know, when I first moved to the city, you know, I had always heard about Graceland, right? And I was like, I'm not interested in going over there looking at all that. And I said one day, just randomly, I said, I'm going to go over here and look at this. I'm going to check it out because I keep hearing about Graceland. So I went over there, and guess what? I was blown away. I could not believe that I love Graceland, everything about Graceland. And right then and there, I said, I'm an Elvis fan. I am an Elvis fan. I always kind of liked Elvis, but when I went over there to Graceland, I said, I am Elvis everything, okay? It was fabulous. And everything, well, I was told that everything was exactly like it was when he died. Look at this idiot. I'm pulling over so they can get out of the way. They just want to ride my bumper. What the F-U-C-K? Okay, can I get a break from this? Can I get a break from this? Honey, go around. I want you to get away from me, please. Please give me a break from this. Just riding my bumper. It's ridiculous. Whew. It's real close to being harassment. It's real close to being harassment. I mean, seriously. Whew. Who raised these people? An idiot. That's who raised them. An idiot. Whew. They get on my nerves. They really do. But anyway, I'm back over here at, where am I? What is this called? Slim Chickens. I came over here yesterday. I really enjoyed it. So I'm back again. They have great ambience. They have great customer service. The outside is really clean. It's giving Chick-fil-A mixed with Zaxby's. If Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A had a baby, it would be Slim Chickens. I love this place. So I had the waffle. And all waffles are not created equal. Everybody can't do waffles. And I was so nervous about it because I was thinking they was going to give me that old, stale, bland, commercial waffle, And they really did not disappoint me, okay? The waffle was waffling, okay? Everything was so good. Everything was so good. So I think I'm going to get the chicken tenders and the waffle again today, and maybe a side of fries and a peach tea with a little lemonade. Yes, back when I was home in my hometown, I missed this place that we used to have. It was called Coupe de Ville. They sold all different types of chicken wings. It was just fabulous, and I miss that place, and I think about it all the time. The smell, I still remember the smell. Oh my God, the flavors, it was so robust, right? And they had this one chicken tender sandwich that was called Love Me Tender. I think it was named after Elvis. You know, Elvis has that song, Love Me Tender, Love Me True. And I love that sandwich. It was so delicious. And they had this marvelous honey mustard drizzle on it. It was so, oh my God, it deserves an award, right? It deserves a star on the red carpet or something. And I wish somebody would open that place back up, please. Where did they go? I think they went out of business, unfortunately. And I miss that place so much. But anyway, back to Elvis and Graceland. I love Graceland, okay? And they had back then when I went, they had the 3 planes. I think they've since sold 2 of the planes. And I just refuse to believe that Lisa Marie was in debt, like some of the news outlets have been reporting. I think she did that maybe to skate past that ex-husband who was trying to get his hands on the money, the twins' daughter. And now he's going to have an advantage. He's gotten Lisa out of the way. He probably stressed her out. That's probably why it probably contributed to her heart problem. He was probably worrying the hell out of her and stressing her out. Hold on, y'all. Oh, they got a lot of light. A lot of light. What a sound. I forgot to show y'all this. I said I was going to show y'all the menu yesterday, right? So let me show you the menu today. Let me show you the menu. They have a great menu. Their salads look fabulous. Their salads right there.
Hi, welcome to Chicken. Can I have a name for your order?
Carmen, they have fried pickles, fried okra, fried mushrooms.
Can I get a name for your order?
Carmen?
Carmen.
Yes. And that sandwich looks real good.
All right, and what can I get you today?
That cayenne ranch sandwich. Yes, I would like the chicken and waffles, please.
What's that drink?
I want a large peach tea with a little lemonade, please.
Anything else? That's it.
Wait a minute. How many tenders comes on there?
3.
Okay. Let me have the cayenne ranch sandwich.
Just the sandwich or the meal?
I want the sandwich and the fries.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I can take the drink off. Can we do that?
Yes.
Okay. And you want everything to come on that?
Yes, please.
All right. Would that be out?
Yes.
All right. 21.15. You can pull around. Come with that.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, they have the There's a lot of people here. A lot of people like this place. Oh, I love it. It's so southern. It's so southern over here. I love it. Do y'all have a Slim Chickens over there where you all at? I love this place. I love it. And it's so clean on the outside. You can tell a lot about a place from the outside of the facility, right? I love it. I think this is going to be my new spot. But anyway, yeah. Since I was getting just 3 tenders, and the tenders, they're not real big. I said I'll probably be hungry later on, so that's why I got the sandwich fries. The fries is good, but they need a little seasoning on it. But anyway, yeah, I really love Graceland. Everything was just like it was when Elvis left it. And, you know, as a tourist, a lot of us are allowed to see a lot of the common parts, but a lot of the places in the house is roped off to the public. And I know recently Lisa Marie, she got a lot of her childhood stuff from the house and had an exhibit somewhere locally, I think. And I thought that was very interesting. And hopefully her daughter will preserve a lot of that and keep a lot of that going. And it's just so, it has so much nostalgia. This has such a nostalgia feel to it, right? I love it. It was so fabulous. And I remember, I think in the Graceland, I think Elvis had a white room, and it was a lot of mink and this and that. And I think he had a jungle room. And the 3 planes we got to tour the 3 planes. I think it's just 1 plane on the premises. And I heard from one news reporter that was saying that she used to have parties over there in her plane. I really believe that was fabulous. I would love to have had a party inside the plane. And yeah, I think they sold 2 of the planes to some company in California or somewhere. I'm not really sure. And I don't know why they did sell some of the stuff, 2 of the planes and some of the other stuff. I don't know if they was having financial problems or if it was too much for them to handle. I'm not really sure. But I really enjoyed shopping and touring a lot of the gift shops. And back then I used to do gift baskets, and I remember getting some of the Elvis memorabilia and doing a lot of gift baskets, and so many people love the Elvis gift baskets that I used to do. And I love doing the Elvis baskets, and I wanted to recently start back. I thought about starting back doing it because I've been so busy. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really eager to move into the country in a quiet place so I can really have time to dedicate and really focus on a lot of that. And I need a place that has a lot of, not a whole lot of room, but a room dedicated to a lot of my materials that I have to work with. And I want to get back to doing that. And if you have not toured Graceland, it is something special. And like I said, I didn't think I was going to be interested, but I was very, very glad that I went. And I've been meaning to go back, but I haven't. But I probably will real soon. And I think certain times in the morning is free. You can get in and yeah, I'm really grieving right along with all the fans and her mom, Priscilla. Oh, I know this is tough for Priscilla. It's really, really tough for her. That was her first baby, her only daughter. I know she has an older son. And he was saying after she died, he wished that they had been able to build a closer bond over the years. But, unfortunately, that didn't happen. But he still loved her. She still loved him. And I think she's going to be cremated, or has already been cremated. I heard. I'm not really 100% sure about that. And she's going to go in a something sort of like a mausoleum at the property, Graceland property, on the same grounds with her dad. And her son, he's already buried there also, along with Elvis's mom and Elvis's dad. And I wonder if they're going to put Lisa Marie right next to Elvis. And I'm pretty sure that Priscilla, she already has a spot. They probably already picked that out and decided that years ago, right? So that would be great if, okay, Lisa could go on one side of Elvis and Priscilla could go on the other side of Elvis, and his mom and dad on the, right there on the side too. And that would be really wonderful. Yes. And I think she was in town recently in Memphis, just a few days right before she passed away. And I think that was really heavy for her. That was really heavy for her to celebrate Elvis's birthday. He would have been 88 years old. And over the years we've had so many Elvis impersonators, and they have did a really fabulous job. And they're all over the world, Elvis impersonators. And I've really liked seeing them perform. And Elvis has an expansive catalog of music. And of course, there's been so many conversations and chatter about, and debates about Elvis possibly getting his style from some black artist. I don't know how true that is. $21.15. Okay, 20. How much you say? $21.15. Yes, okay. Wait a minute. I'm giving you too much, right? I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
$21.15.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Y'all had some great service. I was here for the first time yesterday.
Really?
Yes, and I really liked it.
Did you come last night?
I think I did around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I really like it, and it's clean on the outside. You can tell a lot about a place by the cleanliness on the outside.
Yes, ma'am.
And I
We're actually
appreciate.
deep cleaning our inside right now.
Really, that's
We
good.
have
That's
people
good.
deep cleaning it.
You know, a lot of these places they don't care nothing about that. So
Me and my manager, who's my friend Whitney, we were like deep cleaning the sugar machine that we keep our
Really?
sugar in earlier.
let me give you a high five for that. High five for that. That's
Okay,
great.
I'll be right back with your food.
That's great. I need them to go train the girls at Popeyes and McDonald's and a whole lot of the other Wendy's, a whole lot of the other ones. Yes, they need to take a page out of their handbook. I like that. They into this cleaning. Yes. Yes. Roach free. Roach and rat free. Yes. And hood rat free. That's very, very great. But anyway, look how nice she's talking to me. She don't have an attitude.
Ma'am, you gave me an extra penny.
Oh, okay. Thank you
and then
so
there's
much.
that food. You have a blessed day.
And you put the syrup in there?
Oh, yes, ma'am. They should be inside the box with the waffle.
I appreciate you. Your name Melissa?
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you. And tell your manager that I said I really appreciate y'all. And you have a great customer service and keep up the great work. And you make me, you see the smile on my face. Most time I go to these restaurants, I don't have a smile. They stress me out. They stress me out. They have nasty attitudes. You don't have no nasty attitude. And I want you all to keep up that good attitude.
Yes, ma'am.
And friendly and all that. I'm not used to this. You know I'm coming from over there. I call it Afghanistan Junior.
Oh, really?
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Is it
Memphis?
Oh,
Memphis?
Yeah. That's where I go.
Do I need to say anything?
Mm.
Do I need to say more? Do I need to say more?
No, because
yeah.
every single day.
Yeah, you know. Oh, it's
The
terrible.
ladies on my on-campus subway, they be so mean, and I'm just like,
Yes.
I gotta think about what bread I want, please.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Ain't that terrible?
Yeah, I know, and it's like, well.
Oh, you.
Anything else?
No, ma'am.
Alrighty.
Thank you. You too. she can relate. She can relate. She know what I'm talking about. That's terrible to have that kind of reputation. But Lisa Marie loved Memphis because, that's where she started. And, unfortunately, that street that Graceland is on, ooh, it's so crime infested. And I so many times, and I'm pretty sure the fans feel the same way. So many times I wanted to just see if they could get a crane and pick up Graceland and take it to a better neighborhood. Oh, it's so scary. You got to go through all of that terrible atmosphere just to get to Graceland. It's sad. It's sad. It's a bad look. And I'm pretty sure those fans and the tourists that come from New Zealand and Africa and all these places all over the world, I bet they be so afraid when they go over there. I'm pretty sure they'd be afraid. And it's very unfortunate. But that's where the house is, and I don't know if they want to pick up the house and take it to some other location. I wish they could, but that would take away from the authenticity of it, right? And the integrity of it. We don't want to move it, but how about we try to move those heathens out of that neighborhood and all that crime and such? They give it a bad look. And so many people have had that conversation about it, but that's as far as we got, having a conversation. Meanwhile, the heathens and all that crime still surrounds that area where Graceland is. And it's such a beautiful house. Such a beautiful house. And we got all these people coming from all over the world. And it's a shame that they got to be subjected to them heathens on that street. In that area. It's a shame. But anyway, I don't know what we're going to do other than trust God to get rid of the heathens. Otherwise, we just got to deal with them, unfortunately. But it makes me feel so good to be over here. I'm over here in Mississippi. It's not very far away from Afghanistan Junior. It's right down the street, at the state line. And it's so nice and peaceful over here. Now, they do have their fair share of heathens. Yes, they do. They have their fair share of heathens over here. But they're controlled heathens. They're controlled heathens, if it's such a thing. Yes, they are control heathens, if it's such a thing. How are y'all doing today? And have you all been grieving Lisa Marie like myself and so many of the fans have? Have you all ever met Lisa Marie? She was so friendly and she was so humble, to be that type of public figure. She always seemed to give the impression that she wanted to be just a regular person, right? She was very humble and down to earth, and I really liked that about her. I never did meet her in person, but she was such a wonderful presence from afar, and she seemed so personable, right? And I really, 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 I'm really, really grieving her, and she was so young. She was so young, just 54 years old, and she accomplished so much. She really did, and that's a wonderful thing that she got to accomplish so much. And she did a whole lot of work helping a lot of single mothers that were displaced. I think they had a place called Presley Place. I think it was for homeless single mothers or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, please forgive me. But I think that is the case. And she did a whole lot of work, humanitarian work. And she never was a type to try to get her chest poked out and get credit. Look at what I did. Look at what I did. Me, me, me. I. That wasn't Lisa Marie. No. She did a lot of things for people, and she never, spoke out about it. And like some people would do, they got to get the credit. They want to let everybody know what they did because they want all this recognition. That wasn't like her. And I love that about her. She was such a sweet and special spirit that will really, really be missed. And we lost another pioneer, an icon in the Memphis community, Dr. Charles Champion. I wonder if he ever met Lisa Marie, and if she ever met him. I'm almost pretty sure that they met, they crossed paths, because I think he was in his 90s, if I'm not mistaken, and he was very well known for his work in the medicine community, and so many people really bragged about him over the years and had a lot to say. And I was meaning to meet him in person. I'm really, really upset with myself that I never did, but it was certainly on my list of things to do. And I saw that he was just on Facebook Live. He was so, just like Lisa Marie, he was so robust in spirit. And he was such a spunky, elderly figure in his 90s. He was doing Facebook Live. He was still doing work in the community. And I think to a certain degree, he was still working in his store. And coincidentally, I think his store is on the Elvis Presley Street. There's a street called Elvis Presley. And I think his store is on Elvis Presley, the street. Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So many people honored him over the years and are paying tributes to him now, as they are Lisa Marie and her dad, Elvis. Elvis, he will always, have a special place in so many people's heart. And so many people come from all over the world to pay tribute to him. And I think he has his own radio show, and people can listen to his music around the clock. And every year is really special. It's a special occasion in Memphis because they have Elvis Week, what they call Elvis Week. I think it's 1 week, the second or third week in August. Every year we celebrate him more. And his fans come from near and far to celebrate Elvis And I think in recent years they built a motel, a hotel, the Heartbreak Hotel. See, I know a lot about Elvis. Don't sleep on your girl. I am Elvis fan, okay? Yeah. I think it's called the Heartbreak Hotel. I was meaning to go over there and stay at the hotel one time just to experience it, right? I'm pretty sure it's so fabulous. Everything Elvis is so fabulous. But it's so wonderful. Some people, I saw somebody in the comment section under one of these posts since Lisa Marie passed, being a hater. You know, it's always gonna be a hater. Somebody's always gonna be jealous and envious of somebody else that has accomplished more than they have or ever will in their life. So there was a hater under the comment section who was hating on us for loving Elvis and his daughter and his and Priscilla like we do, and they was like, oh, this feels like a cult. This doesn't feel like fans. Why are y'all so obsessed with this guy Elvis and his daughter for all these years? Gee whiz. He calls us a cult. Do you see how he tried to demonize it? To try to shame us and to try to get us to renounce our love for Elvis. It's not about being a cult. It's about real love. Get into it. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of these haters, they're not familiar with love. Because nobody really loves their hateful ass. And they don't love nobody or nothing but being a hater. Ugh. But anyway, honey, we just disregarded that hater and kept on loving Lisa Marie and Elvis and Priscilla and the kids, and we're not gonna stop because of a hater. Ugh. If anything, we're gonna love them more, okay? And a hater can't do anything about it. So just get in the cry and be in the corner of the earth and be a stooge, Oscar the Grouch. Calling us a cult. You gotta watch these haters, honey. They are a hot mess. But anyway, the memorial service, I think Inside Edition, they recorded the memorial service for Priscilla, not Priscilla, oh, please don't say Priscilla, excuse me, Lisa Marie, her daughter. And I'm hopeful that Priscilla will live a long, more years to be added to her life. Please, God. And I'm going to watch that later on tonight, as much of it as I can. And there's so many tributes just pouring out for Lisa Marie all over the world, and it's so beautiful. And I went into the comment section under some of these videos on YouTube, and my heart just couldn't take it. Okay, I just couldn't take it, and I said you're not gonna cry, get out of the comment section. Okay, there's tears in the comment section, and I'm not gonna cry. That's why I didn't go to the memorial service. I didn't want to cry. It hurts so much to cry, and it's such a sad occasion. It's such a sad situation. Okay, and I said I don't want to cry, so I had to get out of the comment section. Okay, I had to get out of there. And so many people are crying. And it's raining. And this is it's such a heavy situation, right? But thank God for Lisa Marie. She was a very precious gift to us. And I thank God for us having Lisa Marie, and God allowing us to have Lisa Marie for as long as He allowed us to have Lisa Marie. And, you know, we still have Priscilla and her children and all the wonderful memories. You okay? And Graceland, she owned Graceland, so her daughters will inherit Graceland. And I know it's going to be tough And I have been thinking about this, and I'm pretty sure Jerry, who was Elvis's best friend, him and Priscilla are going to get together with some really great legal counsel, and they're going to have a tough, serious conversation with the girls. The vultures are going to come out. And this is going to be stressful for her. She's going to inherit the stress that Lisa Marie had dealing with her ex-husband, the twins' dad. With his greedy self. He was already trying to demand, I think, $40,000 a month. And he's going to try to use this parental status to really, really hit hard in Lisa Marie's bank account. And you know, she was trying her best to keep a lot of her finances away from him. But now he's probably going to try to use the girls to get him up. He's going to get a lawyer, and he's going to want to pry into Lisa Marie's financial affairs business. And I'm hopeful Jerry and Priscilla can have some really tough bulldog attorneys to keep him and his attorneys away from it. And you just get your little allowance and go sit down somewhere. Okay? And I think when she passed, they were still having legal ramblings, to my understanding. See, she didn't need all that stress. And he had the nerve to pay tribute to her. I didn't even want to listen at it. After all that he put her through, he has the nerve. I don't want to hear anything that he has to say. But anyway, I think her other ex-husband, he paid tribute to her also. And what's the celebrity's name? He's a really fabulous celebrity that she had married. I forgot his name. Somebody look it up and put it in the comment section, please. I'm looking right at him in my head. You know, they had married and divorced, and he paid tribute to her. It was very beautiful and touching. And, you know, she had married Michael Jackson, and that was interesting. And I think she married somebody else, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of documentaries made, you know, about Lisa Marie. And so many people are going to try to take advantage of this situation and monetize it to their benefit and all that. And a couple of people are going to tell lies and write books and stuff. And that ex-husband, he probably will be one of them. The twins' daughter. I wish he would go sit down somewhere and shut up and stop everything that he's doing to try to attack and harass Lisa, even in death. I wish he would stop. Okay? And it was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. When I got started talking about him with that big husky beard, I need him to go take a bath and cut all that stuff off and go somewhere and sit down. Oh my God. I forgot my talking points. But anyway, I was thinking about something else I wanted to say. But it's so sad that Lisa Marie has passed. And you know, she started a music career of her own, and it was decent. It was very decent. She had some fans that developed out of that. And yeah, she really was a wonderful spirit that will be missed. And so many people are grieving her all around the world. Yes. And I just thank God for Lisa Marie. And yeah, so many wonderful tributes have been pouring in. Okay, so hello everybody in the chat. Neil, J. Edwards, who else? Daily Positive Affirmations. Yes, we've had so many well-known people to pass, Memphis icons back to back to back. And it's just, I'm wondering, is it a dark cloud over the city? What is this all about? And yeah, so many people were so surprised by this Lisa Marie passing. It was so unexpected. And you know, it's very, very painful for a lot of people. And like I said, I've been wanting to drive by there, but it's so painful. It is so painful, you know. It is so painful to go by there, but I probably will. And oh, it's just a sad situation. But yeah, Lisa Marie, wow. And so many people, they may not mean any harm, but I saw so many people say this, and I don't like for people to say this. And so many people just say, oh, she's with her dad now. She's with her son and her dad now. How do you know that? How do you know that? But so many people just automatically assume that, right? But nobody has ever come back to tell us where they are. We just automatically assume that's where they are. But and then we say rest in peace. But, are they really truly resting under the circumstances that they die, especially when they're burdened down and everything and stressed and had so much business left attended and a lot of goodbyes, like their loved ones they never got to say, and their loved ones are grieving? Are they really resting in peace? We hope that they are, right? We would like to think that they are. But anyway, yeah, Lisa Marie has been with us such a long time, and now she's gone. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, you guys. Thank you all for tuning into this live. And yeah, Lisa Marie is gone. I'll let you girl. Peace.